Today is day 216 of my journey to go from a 24 handicap to scratch golfer in just 365 days. And I'll be honest, this challenge is starting to feel very real now. At the beginning, it was exciting. I had a full year ahead of me, loads of time to improve, and this crazy idea that maybe, just maybe, I could pull it off. But now, I'm a new dad, sleep is basically a luxury, which means recovery is almost non-existent, and every single round feels like it matters more than the last. But somehow, we've kept going. I've managed to drop from a 24 handicap down to 15.8, but the next target is massive because Vice Golf have jumped in and put something on the line. When I get down to a 14.0 handicap, one subscriber of this channel is going to win their brand new zero twist putter. So now, this isn't just about me trying to become a scratch golfer anymore. There's pressure from the challenge, pressure from the clock, pressure from myself, and now pressure to get one of you that putter. And today's 18 holes might be one of the strangest rounds of my entire journey, because in this round, you're going to see some of my best golf I've played so far, and also some of the shots that made me genuinely question whether I've improved at all. There are moments where it looks like I'm finally becoming the golfer I'm trying to become, and moments where the wheels completely come off. So the question is, can I hold it together for 18 holes and get one step closer to that 14 handicap and keep the scratch dream alive? Or will the pressure start to win? Let's find out.
Oh, my heart is racing. That was quality.
Right, so we have just arrived in Fontanals Golf Club. We're set up, and the last time we did a video, we actually forgot to take the golf clubs, which was the most embarrassing thing ever. So we've got the golf clubs today, and we're basically just gonna head into reception now, check in, hit the range, do a bit of practice, and have a nice, relaxed golf session today. We've seen a lot of comments in the video saying that our last video you enjoyed a lot because I was so relaxed on the course, and it was because I kind of had a target that I was working towards. Was specific goals, and so today we're going to do the same thing, and we're just going to relax on the course, just have a relaxed swing, keep the mind nice and loose, because we've been putting so much pressure on ourselves recently because the challenge that we're on to go from a 24 handicap to scratch golfer in 365 days has been getting so serious. Like, we're over halfway through and the pressure is mounting on my mind. We're training every single day. We're training new things, chips, drives, swing techniques, mental techniques, everything. And it's sort of like all this big weight on my shoulders that you can see in my game. I'm just wearing so much stress because I'm just obsessing so much over the swing and over the score and bringing the handicap down that I haven't had a relaxed round until last week. So now we're going to try and do the same thing again today. Let's just have some fun with it. Let's have some fun with golf again. Alan's given me this tip, so my golf pro's given me this tip of always warm up with the smallest club first. So we've got 56 degree and we're just going to work our way up the bag, following the tips of the pros. Oh yes, we love that as the first shot of the day. Right, we've had a break in the rain. We have been blessed by the sunshine. I think we're playing the whites today, which will be the first time ever playing the whites. It's a 387 yard par 4. And those first tee nerves are kicking in. They are kicking in for real right now. But unlike my home club, this is nice and open down there. I mean, it can go into the forest or the tree zone left or right, but I've got a bit of forgiveness, so I'm going to allow that. So we're going to allow me to take a nice, relaxed shot. And remembering golf sidekick's #1 tip, or one of his most important tips for me anyway, is just remember not to smash the drive. Let's have a nice little drive. We can get there in 2 or 3, doesn't matter. Nice little relaxed drive. Right, I think we're okay. That's gone into the bunker, I think, which is not lost. So for the first shot of the day, is currently a 15.8 handicap.
I'm going to take that. It's been a long old road to get to where we are now, and every time I step up to the first tee box, the nerves just get more and more and more. This is starting to mean so much to me, but I'm very happy with that like hit there. So see if we can find it. Yeah, so we kind of sliced that a little bit, but not too much, so that's all right. So we're in the middle of the bunker. The one shot we have not been practicing recently, but that doesn't matter because we got good weather, so I'm gonna hit a good shot. I'm gonna take maybe a 7-iron out of this. I don't think I'm getting to the green anyway from this position, so going my old fave, the 7-iron. We might be playing bunker to bunker here. Dude, this is such a beautiful course. You've literally got the mountains in the background. So we're kind of at the very north point of Spain at the moment. We're kind of almost touching Andorra. So I have to check the elevation, but we're pretty high up right now. I wonder if that's going to help the ball fly a bit further. I've been playing at the moment in much more southern areas of Spain, much drier regions. And in some of the courses that I play, most of the courses that I play, there's not decent rough like this that you would find in like a lot of courses in England and a lot of premium courses like this one. So I'm not actually that used to hitting out of the rough. So we're gonna see how this shot is gonna go for me now, but it could be a complete hit or miss. Nah, it's big short, isn't it? Oh no. All right, we've successfully landed on the green. The putter for the first time today. We're gonna sink this for par. I'm feeling confident now. Look at these houses, man, so nice. These greens, to be fair, they're running a little bit slower than what I'm used to as well. The greens are fantastic, but just a bit slower than what I'm used to. Oh, that would have been such a good way to start a lovely little par. But you know what? I can't argue with a bogey. Like, it's kind of a decent score for me right now, bogeys. I know with a 15 handicap, I want to be getting a bit better than that to lower it. But to start like that, we got to ride this momentum. Usually, if you've watched these videos before, I usually start with like a quad because there's the nerves of the cameras around me. And I want to do a really good job here for this club. So the nerves are really high, so I'll definitely take a bogey there. Come on.
How long have you lived in Spain? And you're still this pale?
Yeah, I've lived in Spain for like 5+ years and I'm still this pale. So every time we come out, I have to apply the white guy tax. The amount of money I spend on sun cream is absurd, especially with this golf challenge. The problem with sun cream, right, is your hands get like so slippery. So I'm gonna use that as an excuse if my next shot goes poorly, which is, what was it, about 489? We got 489 yard from the whites because we're a big boy now. Yes, so it's got to be drive, hasn't it, really? I mean, it is closed off down there on the right. So I'm going to try and aim a little bit left. But we had a nice first drive, to be fair, so I'm not going to do a dirty like that. You did good keeping you out. Fairway finder. Millimeters from being in the rough, but it's still in the fairway. You know what, I'm going to take a 5-wood. We are still miles away, 265 yards. Yeah, I've been doing good with a 5-wood recently, like it's doing me well. That could be issues. That could be issues. I've not seen that down. It's into the forest. I'm pretty sure there is a lake. Well, not a lake, but like a little stream on the other side. So I think, if I remember correctly from playing this course before, throughout the course, there's a few little streams that go through. And sometimes they're hidden behind like little ridges. So there is the option to lose the ball to the water in like these sneaky little ways. This golf course is in absolutely immaculate condition. It's like playing on a golf course in England in spring where you get like all the water, and it's just so fluffy. Oh dude, this is exactly what I was talking about. Look at the little rivers here, right? So it might have actually gone in this little thing here. All right, so we found the ball here. It's on a tree branch, but the beautiful thing is, I mean, we'll move those buggies, but we got a bit of a line like back to it. The only thing I don't want to do is top the ball and roll it into that stream. So this is for a green in reg. It's going to be a difficult one, I tell you that. I'm actually not going to be stupid and try and get that though, because obviously it's defended by the bunker and the trees. So I'm going to play it smart and just dink it out. Well, I got to get it over that stream though, to be fair. So oh, we've done it. We're out. Slow down. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. That was a nice little thing. I hit the root of the tree, and I was panicking in my mind that it was going to go straight into that lake. But we've managed to hit a fairly decent shot. We've become a smart player. We're thinking more now. Gone a tiny bit long, but it's all right to be fair. We're at the back of the green. We've got a putt for par, 2 putt for bogey, so we're in a pretty good position, to be honest. This morning when we woke up, we had a weather warning on the weather app, and it was like thunderstorm, lightning storm, and this little message popped up on my Apple Weather. It was like threat to life, and I was like, oh my goodness, and we were panicking about coming out with metal sticks in a thunderstorm. But it seems like we're in a fairy tale right now. There's little birds chirping, the sun's shining, we're about to get a par. Go and get some more. It was a bit downhill, so I thought it was going to go more. Not the easiest putt in the world here, but it's definitely doable though.
Confident putt.
Exactly, confident putt. Putting is all vibes. Yes, come on. Another bogey in the books. The vibe putts continue to save us. Snack time today. We've got Lay's 3D bug lays. Barbecue favourite, I believe. Very nice. All right, 407 yard par 4. We've got danger at the end of some water. We've got to go over this little bunker here. It's quite open on the right, to be fair, as well. So if I hit a little dangerous slice, it'll be fine. So, confidence to let her rip, but not too hard though, because we've got to remember old Sidey's rule and not smash the drive. That was absolutely gorgeous. I think I've just drew it around that corner, unintentionally, but it was still a nice draw around the corner. I'm hoping that's in the fairway. That'll be the cherry on top. Yeah, so the aim of the day was to stay calm, relax, and just enjoy the golf, hit just smooth shots. And I think it's going to plan. Like, it definitely helps that this is the most chill course in the world. I feel like I'm in a fairy tale right now. There's like loads of little like robins and birds in the trees just chirping away. It's just helping keep me relaxed and hitting those smooth shots. We got 118 to the water. It's out of the rough. This decision here, like, I don't feel comfortable enough going for that green out of the rough over the water. The water starts 120 yards away and ends about 150 yards away. And it's massively open to the right with the water, so if there's I'm gonna play safe, right? I'm gonna play safe. I'm just gonna take a little layup. If this wasn't in the rough in this position here, I probably would have gone from the green from the fairway, but I just don't have the confidence from this position to attack it, so I'm just not gonna be foolish. I mean, I was hoping it to go a little bit further than that, to be honest. We're probably in the same predicament now, but 20 yards different. To be fair, it's quite a comfortable shot. It's in the nice, like, first cut of that rough. I'm gonna take an 8 iron. We've got about 140 yards. Just take a gentle 8-iron to the green. And it's not too big, the lake, it's not too big. It opens out to the right, but the bit that we've got to go over isn't so dramatic. All right, I've somehow pured that past the green. And I think in my mind, I was worried about going to the right, slice into the lake. So I've kind of, I won't call that a draw. I think I actually just like pulled it a little bit. It's come out to the left. But we're not in the water, we'll take the benefit. Yeah, so we got up and down here to keep that bogey train alive. We have hit that miles, to be fair. I was not expecting that. I wonder if the altitude's got anything to do with that. We're just gonna take like an 8-iron bump and run, go low under here, and just try and get on the green. I don't think there's much more play there. We're being completely blocked here. All right, she's on the green. That's a little bit panicky with the water in the background there, because it's like a bit too much and that's gone. So remember, I just need to give it a bit more than I think here. Oh, the line was on. The line was on. I just needed a tiny bit more. We've broken the bogey train. No! Double bogey on the scorecard. Double bogey. I mean, now, like, it's getting warmer now and the sun's out. It's been raining quite hard all morning. So, like, with it drying out, I'm like, do I need to hit it like a little bit harder, a little bit softer? So, I think that knowledge is going to come in time right now. I do not possess it at this current stage in golf. All right, we're looking at now a 329 yard par 4, so another par 4. It's bunker on the right. I think it opens up into that other bit of fairway and rough down there, so we should be fine if we hit a little too fadey. We won't call it a slice, but I'm going to aim down that left side, so just for a little bit of protection. Just come out to the right. I think we might be all right. There could be a little bit of that like stream trouble again, but if we're not in one of those, it should be findable. It's just like sort of in the middle of that tree line. There's a big question on our hands right now. Do I go over this tree from the rough? It's only 120 to the middle of the green, 120 yards. Could I force that? No, you know what? I genuinely don't think I can. Like, looking at the last shot I took from the rough with that 52, it like went about 20 yards. So I'll probably take a pitch and just go to the left-hand side. Just come out. Dude, what is going on? Why am I hitting the ball so far? That was a pitching wedge out of the rough. And it's flown the back of the green. Whoa, I don't know. Maybe my watch is off, you know? So what, I am actually in the process as well of filming a video where I train like a bodybuilder, and I'm like 3 weeks in, maybe even 4 weeks at this point of training, and I'm substantially stronger. Not too much heavier, like I haven't built that much muscle mass weirdly, but I am lifting heavier in the gym, so maybe I'm just actually am hitting the ball further, because we just checked my watch to the GPS on the buggy and it matches, so it has to be right. But before, I'm not hitting shots, especially out the rough, like I'm not hitting shots like that. Like that 7-iron back there, I think went literally like 160 carry, which maybe not be a lot for like you guys watching, but for me, that's actually massive. I've never been that big of a hitter. So we are off the back of another video as well. We did 1,000 chips a day. So this should be our bread and butter right now. We had a nice little lesson from Alan as well, which taught us a lot about putting. So you got chipping, sorry. You got 3 chips here. You got low, medium, and high. We don't want to hit a low because it's just gonna roll so far off the edge. Medium could be the play because I got to get it quite far on. But I think high, we want it to go high, land on the green and slow down rolling because the green is sloped down. You know what? I'm very, very happy with that chip. Out of the rough. It's just hard because look, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it slopes down here. So wherever the ball lands, it's going to pick up speed. Come on, drop in, drop in. Oh, there was no drop on it. Misread again. Back on the bogey train though. Back on the bogey train. All right, we've got 184 over a lake on this par 3. Now I'm a little bit worried because the balls are going a lot further for me today, so I might take a 6 iron here. Yeah, go on, we'll take a 6. Started to rain. Like, it started to rain, but it's this weird rain where like you can see it, but can't really feel it. Like, all right, we've pulled that a little bit. We're just on the left of the green up there. Distance was about right though, to be fair, so I'm readjusting. You know what I think would be a fantastic business idea? It's like Uber Eats drone service for golf courses. So like you can get, like we could just drone in at McDonald's, beep, 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 lands, and you can keep topped up throughout the round. Because if you're anything like me, you'd be like, yeah, I'll get like a load of golf snacks before the round to keep you topped up, and then you forget, and then you're just out here with not much. But at least today we did bring a few things. We got a nice little croissant in the clubhouse as well. My friends always take the piss out of me on how I say that word as well, so I'm going to not say that again.
Which word?
Croissant.
Wait, sorry, which word?
Another chip on the books. We got the same situation as before, where we're going downhill, so it's going to hit and roll. So let's take another little high chip. It's got to be gentle, much more gentle this time. Gentler, much more gentle, I don't know. Well, I said the distance was pretty good. I just pushed that a little bit. Come on, first par of the day, please. All right, let's just not be short here. I don't want to smash it past, but we can't be short again. I've left it short again, man. I'm such... Oh, why have I just like got no confidence with the putting here today? Another bogey. Another bogue. That easily could have been a par, man. I mean, that was a nice chip there. I got to give myself props where we deserve it. And the putting ain't bad. The putting isn't bad. It just lacks a little bit of oomph, a little bit of confidence. Right, we just remembered, we're actually in Spain, so these stats that we've been saying at the start, they're actually all in meters as well, not yards. There's like a 8% difference there or whatever it is. So these are actually way longer than we think they are. So here, we could tiger line to the front of the water. Nah, okay, we're gonna par 5, 559 yards, which I'm picking up 580 yards. So basically straight down into the fairway. It's nice and forgiving, this course, to be fair. Like, unless you hit those stream things, it's really nice and forgiving. One day we're gonna invent golf ski, where it's like you're on a snowboard, because snowboard would be better for it. You're snowboarding down and you take the shot as you're snowboarding down. Maybe we'll just start with a driving range like that, like long drive competition, down a mountain on skis or snowboard. Boom. New sport. Yeah, copyright that for us, Pat. Oh, that is sliced to the nuts. And that has gone nowhere as well. You know what, I tried to like overly smooth that shot, and I just came up here and I just threw it over my shoulder like that. And I've just come so over the top of that shot. Which is nice that I know that, to be fair. Like, it's really nice that I know that now, because after all these days of the challenge, so day 216 of the challenge we're on now, to go from 24 handicap to scratch, and our golf intelligence is up. Like, I can actually tell the mistakes that I'm making. I'm not just there like, oh, why did I slice that? All right, we've found the ball. It's not in a great position, to be honest. Like, I was thinking, I'm pretty sure I could hit out of this, like take a 56 and chip it out. Obviously, if there was more water, it would be gone. So I don't know if I have to drop out of this or not. Like, is it red stakes? Like, is it a drop? I'll tell you what, yeah, let me know in the comments. But like, I think this is just like a going into water drop, right? So you just drop for one, no closer to the hole. So take this here, we'll do this drop and we'll just get back out into the fairway for free. Whoa, we did get lucky there. That went way higher than I thought it would with the hybrid. It's hit a branch, but it's gone back out into the fairway, luckily. I think we've determined, right, that there's water down there on the left. So what we want to do is go through these two trees. Take a little cheeky hybrid. Because I've just scanned it, so the back of that, the back tree there is 250 yards. So there is no way we are arriving with this. That's it, another tree. Well, this is the whole of the trees, to be fair. We're in the fairway. Okay, that's what we wanted. 180 yards to the thing. Last time we took a 6 iron at that distance, so we're going to take a 6 again. That's saying 150. I'm going to take a 6, yeah. I've just seen a little splash down there. Nice invisible bit of water hiding us in. To be fair, I hooked the nuts out of that shot, so I deserve it. I think this hole is what you call an explosion. We saved the vice ball. It's in the water, but we managed to get it out. All right, obviously that is a drop, so what was that? So it's hit back into the fairway for 3. Then 4, then 5 in, so then 6 drop. We're hitting, so we have to chip in for a double bogey. I've seen it happen before, just not on this channel. We have gone a bit long there, boys. That is starting to look like a bit of a disaster hole. Well, we're midway through a disaster hole. I don't know what it means starting to look like one. Oh, thank you. We desperately needed that. We desperately needed that. Oh my God. That's for a triple bogey. But that could have easily been like a quintuple bogey there. So triple with a putt like that, I'm taking it. Hole 7, 353 meter par 4. This kind of fades around to the right, so fade should come in handy here. We have completely removed the bad omens from that last hole. There was a nice little fade around the fairway. Oh, yes. In the fairway just, literally millimeters in, but still in the fairway. I'm slightly confused about which club to take now because my distances have been off with the low iron. So I'm going to take a 9 iron. It's like 135 to the middle. I just like, what? I'm so confused. Is it the altitude? Like, what is going on? That's 150 yards to the back carry of the green. And I've flown the green with a 9 iron. That's gone like 160 yards. Let me laser that quick. it is saying about 140 yards to the back of the green. So, and that tree in the distance, is like 155. So it's right, the GPS is right. I'm just hitting them well far today. Oh yeah, I stepped away from that shot because I lined up and I was like, oh, I'm not feeling that. I went for like the reline up. I feel like I hit like a great shot, like it was nice, smooth, composed. A couple of weeks ago, I would have been taking like a 7-iron from that distance. And now I'm flying the green of a 9-iron. I don't even know what's back there. Like I'm just hoping that it's still in play because it's so like, it hurts me to be punished for a shot that good. Like even in the rough, that's gone like 160 plus yards. Crazy, 9-iron, 160 for me. That is out of this world. I have to take a little recovery shot here. Heartbreaking, but it is what it is. That is golf, isn't it? All right, it's the only thing we could have done there. The only thing we could have done. It's come out well. We're still on the green for 3. We got a par chance now. We're just coming off the putt of our lives on that last one. So hopefully we can do that again right now. That's going quick. Oh. And I knew, I just said then, it didn't drop much. And then I aimed to the right, accounting for a drop. And it obviously didn't drop. Oh, that is upsetting. So that was for a par, bogey, double. Oh, it is painful to end the hole like that when it should have been a par. Could have been a birdie. And par 3 for me. 201 meters, so it's probably like 210 yards. I'm gonna have to take a hybrid. Maybe even a 5-wood, but there's water back there, so I'm scared of it flying into the water. Oh, that rain is coming now. All right. Smoked. That is hit the right side of the green, and then where it goes down, it's bounced to the right, so that could potentially be in the water, but I think it's okay. This rain is starting to really come down as well now. Oh, we're alive, boys, we're alive! We got about a good, don't know, I'd say 15 centimeters left until the water. Mate, it doesn't get more lucky than that. And it's perfectly pin high. Like, you could not get more pin high than that. It's exactly in line. Oh! Oh! Oh my God, it's almost a chip-in birdie. Oh. Yeah, those 1,000 chips a day are coming in clutch. That was awesome. Par. There we go. What a chip. What a chip. That's brought the spirits up, that has. All right, we find ourselves on a 339 par 4. There seems to be about 100 hounds barking in the background as well. They're excited for this drive. Oh, we just gone a little bit to the left. I think it's in that bunker up there. We're 120 yards to the middle. We are in the bunker. I think I'm gonna take a pitching wedge here just because we are in the bunker, but I'm scared that we're gonna smoke it past the hole again. And a 52 is just not getting there. Yeah, a pitching wedge it is. It's come out hot. I think we're all right, you know. Maybe we're just on like the lip of that bunker up there. I think it's good though. All right, so we've actually flown the bunker. The shots are flying today, even out of the bunkers. And we've hit a fair few bunkers. Just say bunker one more time. Bunker. Oh, I thought it was going to roll down way more than that. Tell you what though, chipping is on form, isn't it? Hey, well done, Alan. You've done me chipping right. Oh, and the one time it actually breaks. Ah, that is so upsetting. Bogey, no. No. All right, starting the back nine with a 520 yard par 5. I think it's out of bounds to the left. We've got bunkers in the middle, and 290 yards away is a lake, but there's no danger of that really for us right now. Oh no, what was that? We've hit yet another tree today. That was an awful drive. That did not feel good at all. That was horrible. I need to loosen up a bit again. That's not good. That's not good, lads. We've got a predicament on our hands. As we get over that tree, but it's so high, it's just gonna have to take like a safe shot in there. We'll just take a little pitch and just dink it into the fairway, recovery shot. There we go. There we go, not really much you can do there. You can't really get annoyed about that. It's the safe shot to do, and we played it. So we're still an absolute light year away. So we've got probably like 270 yards in. So that lake that we're talking about, it's not actually a lake, it's just a stream that crosses through, and it's about 30 yards in front of us. So we've pretty much avoided that trouble. And now we're pretty, well, I'm gonna have to lay up again with this and just get somewhere near the green. Chunked it, but it's gone somewhere, so. Yeah, that was a bit chunky, that, on the fairway. But it's gone somewhere, it's not dead, it's not out of bounds, it's actually in the fairway, so. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that. That drive, that horrible drive I did up there, so sort of done my back in, like the middle of my back is just killing me now after that. Right, that was a layup like we said it was. I mean, it's actually not, it's left me with a full swing 52 in, so it's not the end of the world. I'm feeling pretty confident with this club as well at the moment. Boom.
Not pretty confident, you are.
Yeah, not pretty confident. I am confident with this club. I am confident. That was lovely. Oh, I told you I was feeling confident with this club. 52 degree, come on.
You've had some, questionable shots, but your recovery has been like perfect.
That is very true. Like, I've had some very questionable shots today, but the follow-ups to the bad shots are often okay. So we're having some decent recovery shots. I think it's because I'm playing a bit smarter as well, like if you've seen some of the past videos, I kind of lose my head a bit and I'm playing bad, and then I go for difficult shots to catch up, and it just like spirals out of control. It's like you need to know the shots that you have on you right now and kind of play for it. If like you're going to end up with a double bogey playing safe after an explosion like shot, for example, just accept it and go for the double bogey. Don't try and like push it and end up with a quad. Like I've got a bit more of a cooler head about me just from experience. Like I know that like pushing and chasing like difficult shots when you're behind is always going to land you in trouble. And right now I'm having like a real big variety of games. Like some games, some rounds I'm shooting like 100, and then other rounds I'm shooting like mid to high 80s. So there's like this massive variation in the rounds, and I've just accepted that sometimes you're not going to get like that perfect score. The only thing you can do is really just play each shot well and play smart. So it's kind of how I'm thinking like right now. Putting is all vibes. We're just not vibing hard enough.
Where's the extra vibe?
I know, like, you know what's happening, right? And that came out like, I pushed it a little bit because I get to here and in my head, because of where I've been playing and how dry it is, I'm like, no, way too much panic. And I'm like slowing it down on the swing through of the putt. And it's just, it's getting me. There we go. Bogey though. Well, a lot of them today. All right, so we've got here like a 180 yard par 3. And it's over that water, and it's a very small green as well, so. Yeah, this is probably one of the most challenging holes here, I reckon. I reckon this could be handicap 1, you know. I think the play here might just be to aim for the bunker on the left and just go in the bunker down there. Because that is, oh, such an aggressive line. I think it's like 160 or 70 to clear. So you need like 160 or 70 carry, which for me right now, I'm screwed because I actually don't know how far these clubs are going. So from this distance on the last par 3, we took the 6 iron. So I'm gonna do the same. But I think I'm gonna just try and go in that bunker, to be honest. Oh my God, and I've sliced it. Please don't go in the water. No, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Another chip over the water. Oh my God, look how many balls are in there. All right. This is a hard hole, isn't it? Look how thin that green is. Go on. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh, what has just happened? Oh my God, I've slam dunked it. I've literally slam dunked the par over the water. Oh my God. Oh my God, please tell me. Please tell me that is info. Oh my God. What the hell? Yeah, imagine it's not rolling. Wait, come with me. Let's go check that out. Oh my God. Ah. Oh yes! Oh my God! What a shot! Oh, my heart is racing. That was quality. Oh my God! We've saved par on a par 3 after going in the water. Oh my God! Oh, that was sick. Didn't even touch the grass or anything, just straight in, just that noise. Oh, should I just frame this ball now? Yeah.
It's like, what is going on?
That was absolutely class. Thank you, Vice, for my first ever slam dunk. That was amazing.
Also do the promo.
Yeah, use code Jacob on vice.com, on vicegolf.com to get a discount on your balls, because these guys, they slam dunk. From here, we've got about a 345 yard par 4. There's danger all along that right side, which is a lake, which we've been slicing it a few times today, so I'm going to aim to the right hand side. Just probably go somewhere near that bunker, which is still like 200 yards away. There we go, played the slice. Ah, God. Played the slice into the middle of the fairway. 150 to the back. We're in that weird territory again where it's like, really I want to take an 8 iron, but I hit a 9 iron like 160 carry earlier, so I mean, do I even take a pitching wedge? We got like 140 or something like that to the middle. I might have to take a light, I'm genuinely gonna have to take a light pitch because I think I'm gonna lose the ball if it flies back. Oh, that was the smoothest shot I've ever hit in my life. What is happening to my golf right now? Why am I playing so good? This last like 5 minutes of golf have been unbelievable. Oh, we've had a few pars today, and this is our first green in reg. So, is it actually on the green? Oh no, I think it's just off. I must have rolled just off. Are we classing that as a green in reg? Oh no, it's on, it's on, it's on, it's on. So, first green in reg of the day, hole 12. Not a stat to be proud of, but the scoreline's all right. Oh, we've left it short again. That's such a good line, but we left it short, man. Oh. I can't believe it. Oh well, that is a par. Another par in the books, back-to-back pars. That is always, always good. But this guy does not catch us out. We've got to be playing down the left-hand side, at least a little bit. With our fade and a bit slicey today, we want to be playing down the left-hand side, because if it goes in there, we're going to be taking drops. A bit slicey again. I think I'm coming over the top of it again, but we've landed ourselves in a deep, deep bunker, which is probably going to result in another little layup. So, not ideal. There's a guy over there 170 yards away, caretaker. So I'm going to take a pitching wedge, so he's definitely not in danger. We're out of deep, deep, deep rough here. Oh, I think we got very lucky not going into another bunker there. It's had a hell of a bounce, but we're back in the fairway. Still like 250 yards away, so we're not hitting the green, so there's not big pressure on us. There is bunkers over there on the right, but behind those bunkers is the water, I think. So even though I don't want to aim center right, I think I'm gonna have to aim center to the right. I was just, in my defense, getting myself a better line to the green. We're in very deep rough here. This is going to go high, so you might want to stand back. That is what we did not want to happen, because now we've cut ourselves off from the green again. Oh, these par fives today, man, they get us. They're getting us good. Ah, you tell you what, these par fives today, man, just something about them, they're getting me good. Right now, we're looking for another chip in to save this, because this shot here is for bogey. Well, we're out. We are out. Oh, we got the distance right that time, but we just misread that line ever so slightly. There we go. Tap in for the triple. That's the second triple we've had today, and it's on a par 5. Completely different types of play though, because that last triple we just got murdered by the water, so we went into drop, drop. We were getting somewhere. Here we were just hacking our way up this par 5. So we got water, 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 water. Basically, you want to end up in this bunker, not ideally. You want to end up in the fairway, obviously, but you miss, you want it to be here. And then we're going to hop on over to the green and yeah, tap it in for birdie. That's done a big old bounce and run that on the left-hand side. We are going to call that a hook. I don't know if I like just proper hooked it or I came over the top, but that was a bit shaken from the last hole, to be honest. We're blocked off by these trees. I mean, we could go over them, but they're absolutely massive. And there's a stream that cuts it off in the middle there. I'm just going to have to take like the lightest 56, just punch over these bunkers. Yeah, not looking good. And me and Pat have been caught out by the snack choice once again. We've only got salty nuts left, and we've just been eating so many salty nuts that I'm so thirsty that the water is not quenching it. Go on, fly that, fly that. Are we out? We are out. In the fairway again, where we belong. Smooth. Just gonna hit a smooth little pitch. About 120 from the front of the green and 150 to the back. So that should give us enough leeway to open up this pitch. That is flying, isn't it? Okay. It's back left. It might have just rolled off the green there. It felt like it was a good connection there. I came down quite cleanly on it and that little sounded good. So renewed faith in my golf. All right, so all in all, not that bad on this hole. We are actually on the green. We didn't go in that water. We're pin high and we are on for a par. Let's get hyped. Oh my God, it was dead straight. Right edge. I've blasted it like a foot right. At least I'm going past it now and not like ending short. No! Why? Oh, double. That would have been a par. We've missed it, so it's gone in for a double. That's upsetting, that is. That is upsetting. Ah, so close. This has been a wild day weather-wise. It's now raining pretty hard again, and I've got a ridiculous amount of sun cream on for how hard it's raining right now. We've had sun, clouds, rain. We've had it all. It's keeping us on our toes. And I think right now, we're in what I keep talking about. It's like near the end of the rounds, I start to drop off and my game goes to hell. And I think I just need that mental reset. I need a bit of decent food in me as well, but I keep forgetting to bring it. Boo! Right, so we've got a 370 yard par 4 in our hands right now. We're doing all right on the par 4s, so mental game reset. Let's keep it fresh. All right, we've hit the fairway. A bit further to the left than I wanted to be, but we're in the fairway, and after we've played the last couple holes, you cannot complain about being in the fairway wherever you are. Intel from Pat, apparently behind the green is all water, so we cannot go long here. It's 177 to the back, so I'm gonna take, and that's yards, I'm gonna take a 7-iron. Ah, yeah, nah, there's no way we're going further than that. This is crazy. If I go further than the green with this, it's mental. Oi, bola! I almost killed the guy standing over there. Right, at least I don't think it's gone in the water. Like, we're somewhere up there. I think it's on the very, very far side of that green. If that is the green, that is massive. It does look like it's actually the second green. This could be like the longest putt I've ever come across. Right, so Pat's intel was correct. There's a lake here. I was about 2-3 yards away from going in it. We've gone long. I think I might chip this, to be fair. That is quite a distance to that hole. Oh, it's downhill. It's going to roll pretty far. All right, you know what? From where we are, I can't actually be annoyed at that. That's gone like probably only 6 foot from the hole. Ah, I've pulled it. I've pulled it. Trying to hit it hard. Trying to hit it hard. Oh, another bogey in the books. Oh, could have been a par, man. Could have been a par. So what, we've had a few of them putts today, to be fair. They're just like a little bit more accurate or just a little bit more juice on it, and it would have been a par. We could, yeah. But we can't think like that though. We've had a good time. We're looking at now, we're on to another par 4, hole 16, and it's 390 yards. There is a hell of a lot of water down there, but it's not in play with the drive. That's going to be our second shot that we need to worry about that. Oh my Lord. That thunder is mental. We're going to have to hurry up and finish this round because there's a hell of a storm coming in. That is going crazy over there.
And that went really straight.
That was a great drive, yeah. Right, now we got the pressure to finish before we get zapped by lightning. I've got the bloody death warning again on my phone. So, 140 yards in. I'm taking a pitching wedge again because we've been just hitting this miles. Let's have a good shot here. Oh God, oh God, oh God. I don't know. I do not know. That's worrying. That is worrying. Do not know what we were worried about, lads. That is on the green beautifully. I think it's landed just before somewhere and trickled on. Hell of a putt though. Tell you that, hell of a putt. Distance okay. Line terrible. I think I may have pushed that a bit, to be fair. I'm getting a bit too loose with my hands because I think as I was coming in I just left it open like a bit too much. Gonna missing them again. It's another. No, that's a bogey. Yeah, all right. So it's not too bad. Like I was thinking that was a double. A bogey, not too bad. It's just a shame because like you green and reg and then free putting, like this just shouldn't be happening. I know I was miles away, but we've got to be doing a bit better than that. So onto the penultimate hole, which is a par 3, and at least for the first time in a while, we have no water in sight. So it's a bit of a weird one distance-wise for me though, because it's like 200 yards. Well, it's essentially 200 yards to the back and about 170. 160 to the front. So I'm going to take a 5 iron maybe. That is straight in that bunker, I think. It's come out a little bit right. It's faded a little bit as well. Not too bad of a shot today. Kind of pure. But from that position, I'm not going to moan actually. I mean, we're not on the green, but we can make it work. We've been doing pretty well from the bunkers today, to be honest. Oh, I overthought the hell out of that. I should have stepped away. I should have stepped away. That was stupid of me there. I am making an absolute meal out of this par 3. I wanted to putt this, but there's a sprinkler head just in front, so we're just going to have to gently go over with a nice little medium chip. Oh no. What is going on? Game's gone to absolute trash. This is what these Vice shot tracer balls are for, right? Line up the ball perfectly. It's exactly where we want it to go. Right edge, straight in. Now all I need to do is worry about this. I don't think I lined that ball up right. Oh no, that is another triple on the books, boys. Another triple on the books. I'm demoralised. Absolutely demoralised. I can feel like my energy levels are dropped. I'm feeling sorry for myself. I'm annoyed at myself. Like, it's just, ah man, why? Final bit of snackage. We've got, oh no, I've got to put this triple bogey in. 1, 2, 3. Got 400 yards to the hole on this par 4. I'm demoralised, so I'm just gonna give myself a moment to like just recuperate and just end high, you know. We've had a good round, can't let that get to me.
You're your first ever, what's it called?
First ever slam dunk. Let's bring that energy back. Boom. I'm thinking in golf courses there should also be like a balls lost index, so you can see how expensive the round's going to be, including the cost of the balls. Because this course, aside from there's quite a bit of water everywhere, I haven't actually lost many balls, and I usually lose quite a lot of balls. So the course golf balls lost rating is really low because I haven't actually spent that much money on golf balls on this course, so that is a massive bonus. We got very lucky there. I didn't realize it. I did not realize it, but up the right-hand side is white stakes. And I think we're about 2 meters to the left of white stakes. That actually went pretty far, that drive. I felt like I smashed it. Maybe I'm letting out a bit of anger from that last hole we just had. But yeah, it's got, I hope we got a line out, to be fair. Take a little 36. All right, I say 1 meter, we're like centimeters inside the white stakes. We're gonna have to take a 56 and punch out. We don't have access to the green. The flag's actually like there. I mean, if I was brave enough, but I cannot end on a triple here. That would break my heart. So I'm just gonna play the safe golf back out to the fairway. Come on. Clean shot. And I believe that's in the fairway. Well done, Jacob. Sensible shot. You played it well. Right decision. How mad would it be if we got a slam dunk birdie right now? 2 slam dunks in a day? Could happen. Not a slam dunk, but that is a great shot. I think we're pin high. Whoo, God. That was a bit optimistic to call it pin high, but they're not too bad though. Straight line to the hole. That is the story of today. That is the story of the day. Great line on the putt, but just too weak, man. Just too weak. Oh, but ending on a bogey, you cannot actually be like too mad with that after the round we've had today. So there's been some massive ups, some massive downs. Let's go grab some food in the clubhouse now and do the round debrief.
All right, so round recap. There's been some highs, there's been some lows. Overall, it was like an okay round for us. So we've shot 96 over in total, and that's broken down into 3 pars, which that number has to be high. So we've got 3 pars, 9 bogeys, and 6 double bogeys or worse. Really, what's hammered the score is those triple bogeys. The 2 or 3 triple bogeys that we had were just, oh, and that par 3 it shouldn't have been, but don't get me started on that again. Stats of the days, we got 5 out of 14 fairways hit. It's a really good job that this is a quite forgiving course, or otherwise that would have been super punishing today. I don't think we were too far out. Like, we weren't having like, other than 1 or 2 shots, we weren't having like huge hooks or slices. We were sort of just finding ourselves to the left or the right of the fairway in the rough. Only 2 green and regs, which is horrible. Luckily, with our chip in today, we were managing to up and down quite a lot. And if we just had a few more like centimeters in us on each of the putts, then I think the score would have come down massively, and we've got a lot more pars. We had 34 putts in total today, which means less than 2 per hole, which is good. We did have that chip in though, which is going to bring that down slightly, obviously. So it's probably averaging to about 2 putts per hole now, what we're doing. And 1 penalty point. That's good for us, 1 penalty point. But again, it is a nice open course, which is good for us there. So that doesn't actually change the handicap. That's not fitting into one of our best rounds. So we continue on a 15.8. So the journey continues to bring that handicap down, as this is day 216 of 24 handicap to scratch golfer in a year. But I did thoroughly enjoy that round today. It's like a fantastic course. Kind of reminds me of being back in England, of where it's like so green and the grass is really luscious, which is nice for me to have because I don't get to go back home too often. But yeah, fantastic course. I want to say a massive thank you to Fontanals. If you want to come check out this course, I'll put the links in the description below as well. And we're just going to dive into some grub in the clubhouse now. It looks amazing. And yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and use code Jacob on Vice Golf as well for a discount on some of the best balls in the game.